morning, everybody, wherever you're watching from. May your day be blessed. Today we are going to actually explore into an important Bible story, which I titled The Unholy Alliance. The Unholy Alliance. Once upon a time, there lived a king whose name was Jehoshaphat. He was the king of Judea. The Bible says he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, and God loved him for that. He reformed the religion of the people of Judah. He brought them back to God. A time came when he decided to form an alliance with the king of Israel, whose name was Ahab. Ahab, the husband to Jezebel. This king was wicked. He was notorious. They formed a marriage alliance because Jehoshaphat allowed his son to marry the daughter of Jezebel. And also they formed a military alliance whereby they can actually combine together and go to war against their enemy. This time, the people of Aram were really against the people of Israel. So they formed an alliance. Jehoshaphat allowed his son to marry the daughter of Ahab. And also they formed the military alliance so that they can fight their enemies together. And this time, the people of Aram were against the people of Israel. So Ahab convinced Jehoshaphat to form an alliance with him. They formed the alliance in order to fight the king of Aram at Ramoth Gilead. Ahab convinced Jehoshaphat to join force with him, which he accepted. But there was something he did. Jehoshaphat, being a man who loved God, he said to Jehoshaphat, before we go to war, we must consult God. I don't know prophets in your land, bring them. Let's know the will of God before we proceed to war. He said, okay, there are prophets. The Bible says he brought 400 prophets. And these men all prophesied that they were going to win the war. Being a man who understood God and a man who understood the voice of God, he was not convinced with the prophecy of those prophets. He said, is there no other prophet in this land who can prophesy? He said, Ahab said to him, there is one left. That one hates me. That one does not like me. That one will always say evil against me. That one will always see doom against me. So Joshua said to Ahab, why can't we hear from him? Let's hear from him. Allow him, let him come. Let's hear from him. Ahab sent Micaiah. When Micaiah came, as Ahab predicted, Micaiah said to them that they were going to lose the war. He said, my king, I saw the people of Israel scattered as sheep without a shepherd, and every man was going on their own to their homes. Ahab was angered by the prophecy of Micaiah. He ordered that Micaiah should be imprisoned. He should eat nothing or drink nothing apart from water and bread until he returns from the war. On that fateful day, Jehoshaphat and Ahab went to war. But before they went for the war, Ahab, being a cunning man, being a man who is full of deception, called Jehoshaphat. He said, Jehoshaphat, I will go in this war with this. I will go into this war in this guise. I'm going to dress like a common man. You will dress like the king of Israel. You will wear your royal apparels. You will wear your royal robes. Ahab convinced Jehoshaphat to wear the royal apparel, which he did. On that fateful day, the king of Aram ordered his soldiers not to fight anybody, but only the king of Israel, which is Ahab. But remember, the person wearing the apparel of Ahab is now Jehoshaphat. The Bible says, and when they started attacking Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat shouted, I am not the king of Israel. When they saw that he was not the king, the Bible says God helped him. God helped him. Because God helped him, the Bible says, and an arrow that was from nowhere was the one that hit Ahab, and Ahab died in that war. And the prophecy of the Lord stood. The prophecy of Micaiah stood. Let me ask you this morning. I don't know whom you have associated yourself with. I don't know the kind of companion you're keeping. I don't know the kind of alliance you're forming. May God redeem us from every evil alliance. May God redeem us from every alliance with Ahab, because our alliance with Ahab will cause destruction in our life, and alliance with Ahab will bring us down, will bring us to doom. That's exactly what happened. If God did not save Ahab, did not save Jehoshaphat, if God had not saved Jehoshaphat would have been killed in that war front. This morning, who are your friends? Who are you forming alliance with? Are you forming alliance with men who do not love God? Are you forming alliance with men who disrespect the prophecy of God? Are you forming alliance with men who do not understand the will of God for your life? Desist from forming evil alliance. May God help us and give us victory. Jesus.